Welcome back to Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. We got a jam-packed show for y'all today. It's D-Drill 217. You know we got the hosts, Mike Benson and Black Haven Mon in the building. You know what you tuned into. It's Cut the Malarkey Sports, man.
Sports.
Oh, we on the air?
Yo, welcome back to Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. What's up, bro? What's happening?
What's going down?
We Brady Bunch style today, man. We trying something new on Instagram tonight. What's up with y'all, bruh?
Man, just
Kicking.
watching these Dodgers lose right now.
Nah. I was gonna ask about that game, man. You see that game where the guy in the stands took the ball out of Betts' hand?
Dude,
Out his glove, his whole damn glove.
no, both of them. Both of them. He had his friend hold his arm down, and then the fan literally, the other dude was literally pulling the ball out. I was like, wow, that is some of the most New York shit. But did you hear what the consequences of that were?
Oh, he got banned, didn't he? He got suspended or something like
No, he didn't get banned. He only got they said he couldn't come to the next game, meaning this game.
that?
And
Bruh. He was a season ticket holder.
and they gave him a refund on his money back.
Man, where they do that at?
Bruh.
Where they do that at?
That was the most New York
At least
shit
he got his
I've
money
ever.
back.
Hey, but hold on, no. Anybody else, you know what I'm saying? They would have been banned probably for life, probably. But he got a slap on the wrist. It's the most New York response to the most New York shit I've ever seen in my life.
Bro. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Slap on the wrist. You missed game 5, but you come back. You completely come back next season. We want your money. You buy some more season tickets, sir. Just don't put your hands on Mookie Betts. Yeah, bro. Man, so let's just jump straight into this, man.
Let's go.
Right now, y'all seen the you seen the Dwayne Wade statue, or what was supposed to be Dwayne Wade.
Travesty.
Trash.
They did my boy no justice. They did him so wrong.
At all, bruh. Yeah, man. Hey.
Why is his eyes so close together?
Bruh.
Hey.
Do we have a picture of that?
I'll work on that, bro. But tell me, when you first seen this statue, what was the first thing that came to your mind, man?
And shit, I don't know who that is in a Miami Heat jersey. I didn't know who that was supposed to be.
Bro.
It looked like a miniaturized version of Shaq, but like on Ozempic. I didn't know who it was supposed to be.
Ozempic, bro. Not Shaq on Ozempic. They said he looked like dude from The Wiz, the Tin Man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Slide some oil to me. Look at that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. My boy was
They did him dirty, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But
I thought he looked like Lawrence Fishburne. He like Lawrence Fishburne to me.
That's even worse because that would be a horrible face or picture of Lawrence Fishburne. I mean, I don't even know his face on his statue. I guess you'd say like the bust of it.
Mm-hmm.
That
man used a spoon.
It doesn't look nowhere near like D Wade, bro.
My boy used a spoon, used the back of the spoon, and it wasn't even a good spoon. Like Look at my boy. Look at my boy.
Bruh. The artist clearly hated Dwayne Wade. Clearly they hated this guy with
Man.
like a personal passion, but not as bad as that picture I sent you about what's his name? Isn't that Messi or
Oh, Messi look horrible, bro. But I well, no. Cohen, you in New Jersey right now? What's up with you? What's happening? If you in New Jersey, shout out New Jersey for tuning in. What's happening? I don't know where you at, but we
what's up,
appreciate
New
you.
Jersey? Appreciate you, New Jersey.
Cut the Malarkey Sports. Yeah, I now I got to pull up the Messi one, bro. I got to pull up the Messi one because I don't know who commissioning these these people to make
Maybe
these statues and busts, but
is it Messi or Ray? I can't remember that dude.
it's Messi. Well, dude, like half his face was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who commissioning these people, bro? It got to
I don't
stop.
know.
We gotta put an end to this.
Look, I'm all for supporting like special needs and
It's cold.
victims,
It's
but
cold. You go in this cold. It's a cold, dark place.
I'm just saying like there's no need to have these people take on serious projects that are like I mean I don't know maybe the artist isn't doesn't have a special affliction but they
Look at this man.
sure
Ain't, ain't nothing.
They should have got the
Bruh,
people who did the NFL to do this statue, man.
that shit looks like a comic book character off of The Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like that looks like Homelander in the
Bro,
comics. Like in the comics, that looks like a fucking.
man,
Oh, it's horrible.
man, the pose. Hey, you party? Yeah, I party. Party all the time. All right, Eddie. I do party all the time. Party all the time. Party too much. Leave the powder alone, my boy.
Man, hey, I'm telling you, they need to do like some background checks on these artists. Look at their other art that they've done or other examples. Because I'm sorry, I don't see how the team owners looked at that statue ahead of time and said, "Oh yeah, that looks like Dwayne Wade. He'll have no problem with this." I don't see how they did it. I really don't. Like
Man,
how
I saw the picture. It was like a still photo of him going to go view this thing while they were still making it. And I was like, ain't no way you told that man, I'm cool with this. Like, I'm gonna
no
settle
way,
with that.
no way.
Like,
Ain't no way.
is there like a reason why they just like the athletes just saying, you know what? I don't want it to look exactly like me. Maybe it can look a little, you know what I'm saying? As long as you get the hand just as right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Man, fuck that. These guys definitely want it to look like them because you can make it look like them. And furthermore, why they even have to do that pose? Of all the poses he has, why that particular? Did he choose that one?
it's kind of an iconic pose for D Wade in Miami.
I mean, he's got a few iconic poses. That's what I'm
Face.
saying. Like,
My boy's a shapeshifter in the face.
man,
Hit him with
that,
the
that look. Let's say like 300 years from now,
yeah.
our Earth is still going. Somehow, something happens, and like, you know how like we find ruins of ancient civilizations today. Somebody finds a ruin of this statue of D Wade, and they're like, ah, this must have been what he looked like. Maybe they don't have any recollection of any of our digital era because who knows? Maybe he got burned off or some shit. So they don't even know. They don't even know what he looked like in real life. They just have this statue.
It's
It's
a
just
little
horrible. It's just horrible. It's local.
because it's his house. What are you talking about? Oh, because he's saying this is my house. That's the pose. Oh, I guess I can see that.
They could have had so many other different. The whole thing's it's just trash.
So my question before we get off of this is: do y'all think they're gonna put LeBron out front in Miami for the championships and the time spent?
honestly, look. Let's be real, bro. LeBron could definitely have two statues in two different places, Cleveland and Miami.
Three. The Lakers giving out statues like hotcakes.
Yeah, and I would definitely say he deserves it, but there's a lot of people that would push on that because they're like, oh, he didn't do nothing for LA. He got a bubble championship. But well, championship's a championship. He still brought y'all one. Kobe didn't have y'all in the fucking finals for his last 8 years of his career, but they don't want to hear that shit. They just want to hear about how
I'm sorry
LeBron
to
is
interrupt.
not
My check,
doing
my
what they
check.
want him to do.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
Say it.
We can hear you. Say so.
No, I just wanted to, bro. I just wanted to say
You
I don't
coming
know
in
what D
choppy, man.
Wade be on.
You don't know what D Wade
D
be on?
Wade trash. D Wade trash for letting them. He should have got the dude that do the NFL bus to do his statue. At least the face.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I said, man. Yeah, exactly.
I agree. I
They
agree.
they should have commissioned a person that's good at facial features and uh like I said, photo realism. You know what I'm saying? If you good at hands or um like physical structure or motion or whatever, you're just not good at faces, hire another person to do the face.
Exactly. Exactly.
Bruh.
It's evident they had no background checks on these people's
It's like that one lady that was supposed to
artistic
be
careers.
supposed to do sign language. And they said she was just up there throwing.
Oh yeah, just throwing up bullshit. Didn't
And
she go to jail for that or something?
I think they sued her or something because she got paid
Something
for
happened. Yeah, something happened to her.
so yeah, I'm pretty sure they
I remember that shit.
you can't just be up there throwing up, you know what I'm saying, throwing up all kind of street stuff. Oh yeah. I used to bang.
Right? How hard can it be?
You went banging. Sit your ass down, Susie. Look, man.
What you got up next? What you got up next?
We already touched on the MLB and the crazy sequence with the glove and the fan.
Yeah, and
Talk to me
unfortunately the
about Aaron
Yankees are
Rodgers.
beating the shit out of
Talk
the
to me
Dodgers.
about Aaron Rodgers, man. A lot of people just finally had enough. They're saying they ain't got his back no more.
And you want me to lead this conversation now.
I
What
want to know.
ain't that about some shit? You know what? I would be pleasure to lead this off, my guy Derek. As I've said last year, as I said before this year.
Banging on deaf people is crazy. Shit can get real violent.
Damn it.
Aaron
Damn
Rodgers
it,
is
paper
old.
route.
He too old.
That's not why people giving up on the man, bro. People are giving up on this dude left and right, all across ESPN and all that.
Oh man, hey, hold on, man. I'm sorry. I gotta give him some credit on that one because that one was funny. Gang banging.
Bang banging on deaf people. It's crazy. Put that on the shirt.
All right, all right. That was a good one.
Picture
All
on the
right.
back.
So look, Aaron Rodgers been past his prime. He's been past his prime when he left Green Bay. He was really knocking on the. He was on the door of retirement. Really and truly, he should have just retired when he left Green Bay. But he didn't want to do that. He thinks he's Tom Brady. He thinks he can play, up to a certain age. And it's like, no, dude, the game has passed you by, bro. And I knew this. I've been saying this, but everybody always says, no, Mike, you're crazy. All right, well, and you see your flashes of, oh, well, look, he had this game where he did, yeah, he had this game. Yeah, okay. But now it's evident in this year. In this year, it's become blatantly evident that he is just past his prime. He needs to sit his ass down. Um, if he was to, let's say, continue his career after this season, right?
Mhm.
Hey, he's got to be a backup. He's got to be a fucking backup. Teams can no longer invest in him as a starter at all.
At 40
Possibly
years old,
not
yeah,
even a number two. Like he needs to be either a number three or a quarterback coach.
quarterback coach. He ain't coaching nobody, and you know it.
I mean, that's the only routes I see for him at this point because
He
he's
gonna
just he's as bad as decline as Trump's mental state is. But I don't want to talk about politics, so we'll keep it rolling with sports.
So with him being 40 years old, um, he said in an interview that he drinking cayenne pepper water. That's his fountain of youth. Cayenne pepper water.
But it ain't working.
Cayenne pepper.
See, he trying to do the same thing Tom Brady did, but everybody ain't like Tom Brady.
Mm,
And
yeah.
once again, let's talk about how he's on some bullshit. I'm still never gonna forget the fact that he basically infected his whole team at Green Bay with COVID. I'll never. Boy, if I was one of them players, whoo, I'd be so motherfucking pissed at him. If I,
The vaccine.
I would have put a bounty on him. No bullshit. I would have been a player to put a bounty on that motherfucker for real, league wide. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whenever you get the opportunity, take your shot at this motherfucker because he got us infected. Talking about, oh, he got his fucking
They
shot and
laser
shit.
targeted. They're
Man, fuck
targeted.
out of here. Fuck out of here, boy. I would have paid for that bounty. Sure. Did it myself if I'm
As
on
a courtesy
defense.
to other drivers, please pull forward from the diesel islands when you've finished fueling.
Damn,
Thank you.
Diesel man.
All right, my dude.
Other
Watch out
motherfucker.
for them.
I had to
Watch
do what I
out
had
for
to
them
do,
lot
y'all. I had to
lizards
do what I
now.
had to do.
Watch out for them lot lizards, bro.
Damn. Okay. So
Nah, screen went black after that.
we talking about the targeted. If people were to target him, especially at 40 years old, that brought up another thing that happened in football that it just jogged my mind. I can't remember the guy's name, but I think you remember mine. There was somebody gator tackled somebody on the field.
Oh yeah, man, that was in the Saints and the Chargers game. Uh,
What happened?
they was tackling Justin Herbert, and Justin
Oh
Herbert had
yes,
already threw the ball,
yes.
and the guy was gator rolling his knee, and the lineman took up for him and pushed him over and
Yep,
stuff.
yep. And the ref didn't throw a flag though.
Your shower is now ready.
Yeah,
Man,
they throw a flag because they should have called it on the defensive player, but they didn't want. They knew it was gonna offset anyway because they
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
do unnecessary. My bad, unnecessary roughness on both players. But I feel like those means to jack right there. You don't try to hurt my quarterback, and it's
No,
blatant.
yeah, exactly. It was blatant. It was blatant. It was dirty, and it definitely happens in football. But it was so out in the open and blatant. Everybody could see it. That I'm pretty sure that's why the ref was like, "Nah, I'm not fixing to get involved." I mean,
it
like
was
he
Oh,
got
that man got
involved,
him a hefty fine.
but
it was
wait,
Nathan Shepard. They talking about league wide. They want him suspended. They want him suspended.
it was dirty. It was dirty, and it was out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
and
he
it's
is a
one of those
Saints.
things. It is one of those things where like you can see the league cracking down hard on this because they have to set a precedent within the rest of the players. They know other players do it, but other players usually do it in such a manner in which you can't see it because they might be underneath a pile or something like that. So you
Yeah.
can't
Shower
see them
gas
doing something that's intentionally dirty.
147. Your shower
But
is now ready.
this shit
Please
happens in the
proceed
game
to
of football.
shower
It's
3.
a gladiator type sport, and you'll always have somebody out there that's got to fucking cheat. You always got somebody out there that's got to just fucking cheat, bro. And so if they do come down super hard on them, me, I would be like, yeah, I'm fine with that. I would be completely fine as a player. Um, if I was, like in the NFL or something like that, because it sets a precedent to look. This game is already dangerous enough to where we can get hurt just playing the game
Facts.
normal
Facts.
without shooting.
You don't need the extra
So
shit.
we don't need the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to make the game as safe as possible. And in the era in which they are doing that, I can definitely see them levying not only a hefty fine, but probably a couple weeks suspension on. 'Em.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see that. if not the season, the rest of the season.
Yeah. If they do suspend him, like I said, man, I hate that it had to be a Saint. You know what I'm saying? We've been struggling this year, bro. Like big struggling. But I mean, you really don't want to see anybody get hurt,
Nah, not like that. Not
especially if
like
he can
that.
be. So, yeah, if he gets fined, he gets fined. If he gets suspended, hey, bro, don't do that shit no more.
It's
Uh,
coming. It's coming.
yeah, man.
What
Uh,
else? What else NFL teams we want to talk about? We could leave the
you
Titans for
know,
last.
you know how mad Lamar Jackson had to be to throw his helmet on the damn ground
Shower gas,
because J-Bo,
148.
Bruh,
Your shower is
lost
now ready.
lost
Please
to the
proceed to
Browns.
shower
J-Bo,
6.
Jameis Winston's
J-Bo,
first start in
J-Bo,
how long?
See,
J-Bo.
people forget
And
Jameis Winston was the
and
#1 pick, man.
wait a minute, and had a career day.
No
Yeah,
turnovers. No interceptions,
no
I mean.
turnovers.
Bruh,
Uh,
bruh. How many
uh,
yards he passed for?
play for the decal on your helmet.
Like
Oh, shit.
300, like like
How,
324,
hey, hey, how many yards he passed for?
Oh,
like
I got
324, 3 touchdowns.
it was up there. It was in the threes. I do know that.
Man had a career day first start, and who knows how long we
But
can ever remember. I can't remember the
but
last time he started a game.
Why
it
you
really
so damn?
showed how bad the Ravens defense is, though.
His
Like the
nose and
Ravens defense
No,
so suspect,
not necessarily. Not necessarily. It just
bro.
shows you.
They last in everything in pass defense,
Yeah, okay,
everything.
okay, okay, okay,
And
okay, okay, okay. Okay. I see where you're going with that,
three
but let's not take anything away from James Winston,
three touchdowns.
bruh. Nobody coming off the bench who hasn't started, not alone, not necessarily not just weeks. He hasn't started. I'm pretty sure in a
yeah,
few
he ain't started
seasons.
in a minute. Yeah,
I don't
He
think
ain't
so.
started a game in a few seasons, probably.
It's been a while.
And so for him to come out and give that type of performance, man, honestly, that teams are going to be looking at them this next week. General managers and team owners are going to be looking at him
Shower
these next
gas,
2 weeks to see if he can
146. Your
do the
shower
same
is
type
now
of thing
ready.
he did against the Ravens, because his stock right now, Jameis's stock, is like shooting through the roof. I'm telling you that right now. And if it's not,
but
they're crazy because
my
they can
bad.
get him for a great price and have a
Yeah,
great
but
product
my
out
bad.
there. And no, just saying you can get him for a
But
great price and have a great product out there. And he's the type of guy that's gonna get the locker room. He's gonna try and bring camaraderie to the locker room. You know,
oh
whether you think
yeah,
he's
bro.
goofy or
When
not,
I
he's
say
gonna
that,
try and bring you for the ride.
it actually showed what happens when you actually let a quarterback sit. Because people don't want their quarterbacks to sit no more. They just throw them out there and expect them to produce. But you give a quarterback time to sit back and learn the game from quarterback two and soak it in. It actually show what that does. Like people don't even look at Jordan Love. Jordan Love sat for 3 years. He sat for 3 years and he looks great. So
Yeah,
even though he was the
James
number
been
one overall pick,
James been sitting for a
even though
lot
he
longer than
is,
that, dog.
yeah, he sat behind Drew Brees, Deshaun. So hey, bro,
He sat behind a lot.
you know, so
He's a
hey, is
journeyman
it
at this point.
he been in the league what 7 years now? He been in the league what 7 years, 6 years?
Why do I feel like he's been in the league longer though?
My bad. I muted myself. Jameis,
Yeah.
I believe he's been in the league quite a while. Let me I got you. You know I'm gonna hit
I
you with
think he been in the league since 2014. He been in the
2015.
league since like 2014,
Yeah,
2015.
I feel like you might.
Been in the league since 2015 with Tampa Bay.
Number one
So
overall pick.
going on 10 years, bro. 10 years basically would be this would probably be his 10th season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He just had to cut down on the turnovers. He was never like a really bad quarterback. He was just a
No, he
gunslinger.
wasn't. He wasn't. He was never a bad quarterback, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if he can continue in these next couple weeks to produce it like that, bruh, next the Browns gonna have a hard time trying to keep him next year.
Yeah,
Bro, I think they probably gonna eat. I think they gonna cut their losses and probably go ahead and let Deshaun walk, man. They're probably gonna go and
I
eat that
don't think they
128
can.
million.
I don't. Well, shit. They going That's what I'm saying. They'll have to pay out their contract.
he got to play,
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna have to pay that No, they're gonna have to
If
they're
you're
gonna if
trying to
they
get
cut
out
their
of it, they're
losses,
gonna
they
have to.
still gotta pay him $128 million. They're gonna have to eat
Yeah,
that.
but
They're gonna take their key.
Your shower
but
is
that
now
also
ready.
goes against the
Please
cap
proceed
too.
to shower 6.
That's
That would also go
Yeah.
against the cap. So it depends on where they're at and how that would go against the cap. Because if that, yeah, that's like a business move that they got to look at. But I don't know if that would be good business for them since that contract's pretty new.
Shower guest
yeah.
100.
Okay, but Mike, if you was the Browns,
Please proceed to shower
would you
1.
like just go ahead and cut your losses since it haven't worked out? He been there 2 seasons, played like 6 games altogether. Well,
I
he done played about
mean,
10 games that haven't produced.
this the thing. Like this football that could happen at any point. But um, I don't think That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not that knowledgeable about their books right now and their cap space, but just offhand, with knowing that contract is pretty fresh. I mean, it's not like a couple years into it. Um, this is only what I think the second year into that contract.
Yeah, the second year.
Yeah,
So
didn't play last year.
I mean, that's a lot of money you try to dish out on the back end of paying that out. And then if you
Yeah,
do,
I'm
like you say, you got to look at the like how that affects your cap space. And I don't think that would be a smart move for the Browns. It would be better to keep him if you have to go with the if you have to go with another quarterback. Let's say Winston's doing good, right? But other teams are calling him. All right, well now you got to pay Winston, but uh, it's not like you're gonna have to like break the bank with him. You gotta pay more than what he's worth at that time. Um, you're still looking at a veteran quarterback, 10 years old, or almost like
10 years.
going on 10 year 11 at that point. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's they can do some things, still keeping that Deshaun Watson contract, even if he doesn't play. Let's say he's injured next season. All right, well they still got the contract, they're still paying on it, but it doesn't hurt them in the long run as it would seem like it would hurt them if they tried to pay that out too soon. That's a big contract.
yeah, I think on the back end, with it being like a guaranteed contract, that's what's really putting them like in the hole. They shouldn't have guaranteed that 208, bro. They shouldn't have guaranteed that. That was like a dumb move.
A lot of
Well,
money.
it's they
Shower
believed
guest
in it. They believed in him for the franchise, which
147. Your
you
shower
know
is now.
it's not like you could say when he was playing last year he was doing bad because he wasn't. They went to the playoffs. They had to use Flacco to finish the job, but he oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. What happened?
The Dodgers just tied up the game 5-5.
I knew it.
Motherfucker.
I knew it.
Did he hit a grand
I
slam?
knew.
You
I'm
didn't even
trying to
know.
figure
You didn't even watch
I'm
baseball.
trying to I'm trying to figure out if he hit a
No,
grand slam right now or not. Wait. Let me
I
see. Let
was
me see.
I was going for the Yankees for the comeback. I was seeing was they gonna come back. It only happened 4 times that somebody then came back up and tied it. I mean, they came back up to a game 6. But hey, man, I want New York to come on back, bro.
Nah. It wouldn't. It wouldn't
I
happen.
don't want Aaron Judge to go out like that this season.
Well, nah. If the Dodgers come back and win this game, it's over, baby. Dodgers are the champs.
Yeah, it'll be over with.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my second team.
I
That's my
mean the
second team.
Yankees. I mean the Yankees. My bad.
You
Yeah,
want
I'm
the
talking about
Yankees
the
to come
Yankees.
back? Yep.
Yeah, fuck the Yankees.
Yep.
Fuck the
Yeah,
Yankees.
Just tied it up.
I
2-1.
Dodgers
like I
just
like
tied it
Aaron.
up.
I like Aaron Judge, man.
Aaron
Fuck
Judge is
him.
dope.
Fuck him. He said something about the Astros. Fuck him.
Of course, bro. He played. He played.
Whiny bitch ass
Oh
motherfucker. I hope he
man,
lose.
you know
you
that.
sound salty, my boy. You sound salty, man.
Hey, I'd rather the Dodgers win it than the Yankees any day. Go
Man,
Dodgers. While I'm wearing my Astros hat.
Yeah,
he wears the Astros hat. So let me tell
Hey,
you.
they still pissed at us, but I be like, man, y'all should love us, man. We got love for y'all in the H. You know what I'm saying? We just had to
Yeah,
beat y'all at one time in the World
Shower
Series.
gas 148. Your shower
man. So let me tell you.
6. Shower gas.
Damn, somebody's still trying to shower. The Celtics and the Pacers in overtime right now, 132 to 130. Celtics up.
Who's the Celtics and who?
Pacers.
Okay. Let me turn this
Didn't
down.
really see the Pacers being that kind of team this year.
what happened
Honestly,
with the Grizzlies, my boy?
the Grizzlies still playing. They playing the Nets right now. The Nets are up 81 to 74. I watched the first 2 quarters of that game. Let me tell you.
Oh wait, we done talking about football? Cause I didn't get to talk about the Texans at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Texans.
Don't nobody want to hear about them, bro.
the
I mean, I'm sorry, we don't want to hear about them losing ass Titans,
Shower is
but
now
you know,
ready. Please
the
proceed to shower.
Okay,
the
if you want
Gri-
to be real, I'll go ahead. Go
if we
ahead. Go
want to
ahead.
be real, what?
Welcome,
So so
professional
so
drivers.
sorry
As
ass
a
team.
oh, the
courtesy to
first
other
two
drivers,
quarters.
Team
please move
sorry,
over to the diesel.
In the first
oh
2 quarters,
sorry ass team.
foul calls that the refs were letting go, bro. Like Dez hit a spin move and fucking what's the guy's name? The Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons grabs him around the waist, so Desmond can't get back to the ball. No call. It was a lot of no calls in the first 2 quarters, but right now the Grizzlies are down 81 to 74 in the third quarter. The Hawks lost to the Wizards, which is crazy as fuck. Yeah,
Shower
they
Hey,
gas.
Jordan Poole.
gonna make some trades. Um,
Jordan Poole look a lot better this season. Like he really finding his shot.
yeah, but
He
it's
look a
the
lot better
Hawks
in these first couple of games.
and the Wizards. Um,
All
the
right.
Heat lost to the Knicks. Obviously, we thought the Knicks was gonna be something this year because they stacked. The Bulls.
Well, it's only been 5 games.
It's only been 5 games. And the Bulls lost to the Magic by 1 point, and the Spurs and the Thunder just kicked off. So, yeah,
Oh yeah, but let me
Since
say
we
this before
since
I
we
go because
since we
it's too
talking about
loud in here.
basketball, well, since we talking about basketball, I'd like to talk
Shower
about my
gas
Rockets for a little second,
100.
if I could. Could I talk? Can I talk about my Rockets?
go ahead, bro.
Can I talk about
Go
them?
ahead.
Yeah.
You can
Can
go.
I?
And make sure you include those shots that Dylan is still taking.
Exactly.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Exactly. So I can. It's safe to say I can talk about my good old friend Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, go on right ahead. Would you like to be center stage, sir? Go ahead. Go right ahead. Tell us.
So first of all, here we are again, Rockets fans, and we're back at the point where Mike is like, "Oh, look at Dylan Brooks doing the same bullshit he's known for." No, but he's great on defense, Mike. Huh? Let's check his defensive stats. Oh, but his plus or minus, Mike, plus or minus, and that's really what I'm here to talk about today. Because see, apparently, this plus minus shit has gotten to an epidemic. First of all, let me set the record straight on the plus or minus stat. Plus or minus stat has only been used in the NBA since the 2007-2008 season. Okay? Wasn't used beforehand. In reality, it's an analytic stat. It's a stat that, yes, while it can help an argument in a player's defense with the other real stats, it is still statistical noise. Okay? It is bullshit. All right. Basically, what a plus or minus stat is when the player comes on the floor, all right, how many points or how many points gained, or how many points they're behind that team is, depending on when that player actually enters on the floor. So that player can have, let's say maybe the team goes on a 12 or 14 point run, and that player has no assists in that time period, or they have one assist, and they have no rebounds in that time period, or maybe 2 rebounds, 1 offense, 1 defense. Their plus or minus, depending on where that team was, well, I just said if they went on a 14 run, so that means obviously they gained 14 points since the time that player entered on the court. Then their plus or minus is going to be in the plus, and it's going to be a ridiculous plus. But how much activity did that player put into helping his teammates either score or score himself? Not much. And they don't have to do much as long as they're on the floor when the other players are fucking scoring. This is why the plus minus stat is bullshit noise that I do not like to hear from anybody in an argument, because that's the first thing people like to do when they're losing a statistical argument is they want, well, look at the plus minus. Fuck the plus minus. Look at their real stats. Look at the real stats. If you want to talk about defense, where is their defensive stat? Brooks has hardly none. He's averaging 10 points this season. I don't even know with the rebounds and assists. It's not even a full point. It's like 0.2 for assist. Like now here's the thing.
It is 0.2.
It's 0.2. Oh, trust me, I know. The thing is this is you can be like, oh, he's a great role player. We're not paying $80 million for a role player. The Rockets are not doing that. An $80 million player is not a role player. An $80 million player is a game changer. Not necessarily a superstar, but definitely a game changer. He is not that. Oh, but he's had games where he scores 20 points and even 30 points, but he won't do it consistent. His 3-point percentage is jacked up because he, frankly, jacks up fucking shots. But nobody wants to hear that shit. He plays great defense. He doesn't play great defense.
Don't that sound like us, bro? Don't that sound like us over the last 5 years?
And this is my point. This is, look, every time a Rockets fan or anybody else tries to be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ask fucking Memphis why they gave him up so quickly. Ask fucking Memphis. And y'all were laughing about this shit too. I remember that day when we got him.
For that
Y'all
man.
was laughing. Y'all was like, oh yeah, good luck with that, Mike. And I'm like, what you mean? What you mean? And he's like, yeah, you see. Yeah, I'm seeing. And nobody else wants to see with me on the Rockets. This motherfucker is basically he's trash. He's a better shooter than PJ Tucker was, but at the end of the day, he's just PJ Tucker 2.0. That's all this motherfucker is.
But
Now, I will say this. Udoka is 50% to blame for this shit because of how he has the offense and how he has Brooks rotating to the top of the key, playing off the wing consistently. This is definitely Udoka's fault in his game plan, and it didn't work for us last season. And I don't know why he thinks it would work for us this season, especially coming into it. You see Brooks is throwing up these jacked up shots, and his percentage is not that great. It's not there. So why you don't have this man shift further into the paint, taking an easier shot, taking a garbage shot, working more on his rebounds and assists, especially assists, if that's how you want him to really facilitate the offense. Stop pulling him at the top of the damn key. Stop putting him anywhere near that part of the court.
He really came down to Houston to, like, it shows he's shooting the ball a shit ton more, bro.
A shit ton more, dude. And and the thing is, he's not making more shots. He's not.
So in the first game of the season, he had 2 points. He shot 1 for 6. Rough night, and 6 shots ain't bad. If you're having a rough night, he stopped shooting at 6 shots.
Yeah, he
But
stopped shooting the
right
ball.
after that,
How many minutes did he play? How many minutes did he play in that first game?
31. He
That's my
stopped.
case. Now the next game next game, somebody be like, "Oh, we had a decent game." He had
He
like
played
18 points or something like that.
minutes and played Memphis, and he shot the ball 5 for 12.
How many points did he have?
18.
18. Yeah. But that's the thing. When he plays Memphis, when he plays LA, he likes to show up. When he plays certain teams, he likes to show up. But that's my problem with him.
Hey,
It's like, dude, you can't just show up for these certain teams because guess what? We're not gonna get in the playoffs like that. You got to show up
Cat
consistently.
just went 44, 12, and 2.
Fucking basis.
New York.
Yeah, he just went 44, 12, and 2. But hey, I gotta roll, gentlemen. But I want to say something about the other Houston team real quick. And I just want to get it off. Let me get it off. Now, the Houston Texans are 6-2 or 6-1. I think they're 6-2.
No, we're 6-2. We're 6-2.
Yeah. They 6-2. They favored.
Sitting happy if they don't 6-2.
Hold on. Wait a second. They are a favorite to go deep in the playoffs. But here's my analysis of that team. Great quarterback who had weapons. I don't know if Nico Collins gonna be the same when he come back. I hope he don't rush with that hamstring. With Stephon Diggs gone, they really had two true number ones. But with Stephon gone, it's on Nico, and I know Nico would do it. But here's my problem with the Texans. Y'all line is suspect. Y'all offensive line is suspect. And is y'all defense really that good?
How is a Titans
y'all
fan
defense
gonna
really
call
that good?
our line suspect?
No, I'm just being real.
Stop
I'm
it.
just being real, yo.
Stop it.
I'm just being real, bro. That's what I see.
I can't.
That's
no,
what I see.
I can't hear criticism
Who
from the
have
Titans
y'all?
fans talking about our
Okay,
offensive
well,
line
let me ask you
suspect.
this. Who
What?
have y'all real like tomorrow? Don't be surprised if the Jets beat y'all. I'm just letting you know. Don't be surprised. Do
Nah,
not be surprised
nah,
because I feel like y'all
nah,
defense is suspect
nah. Oh
and
my
y'all
God.
offensive line won't be able to hold up, bro. And what weapons are he
This
gonna
coming
throw
from a
to?
fan. This coming from a fan of a team that's in the bottom of the bucket. Boy,
All right, Mike. I'm trying
out
to
of
be
here, dog.
biased. I'm trying to be non-biased, bro. I'm trying to be non-biased.
No,
I ain't even talking
you
about the
said it right
Titans.
the first time.
I don't.
No, you said it right the first time. You being biased. That's what you said the
I'm not
first time.
being biased,
See,
bro.
that's a Freudian
I'm
slip, and that means what you really had was the truth on your mind, and that truth was that you was being biased to my Texas with your last place
no,
team
okay.
in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
But am I
Fuck all the
lying though?
Carolina
But am
Panthers.
I
They
lying
don't
though?
count.
But am I
Carolina is a
lying though?
college team at this point. Y'all last place.
But
Oh,
am I lying
trash
though,
ass
Mike?
team.
Am I
Trying
lying
to
about
talk
y'all
about the
lying?
Texans.
Am I lying about?
Boy, you
Bro, I feel
some
like y'all defense flew
motherfucking lie.
gazy.
Nigga, you all the way
Okay.
lying, nigga. You and your
All right,
stinky
D.
ass cat when you
D.
need to take a shower with your lying ass over there stinking and lying at the same time.
Dang,
You know what I'm saying?
dang.
All out here.
D. Watch
All
they
out here
lose tomorrow.
stinking and
D.
lying.
D.
Stink,
Hey, cut
boy,
the malarkey. Cut the malarkey is gonna be. I'm a
man.
screenshot. The score from
This
tomorrow night's
dude
game.
here, man. This is
They
what you
finna be
see how
six
this
and three,
boy
baby.
tried it?
They finna be
There, I
six
can't
and
believe
three,
you
baby.
tried it. I can't
All
believe
right, y'all. I'm hollering at y'all,
this
bro.
fan of a last place team tried it. I can't believe you. Yeah, all right, man.
Man.
So
You got
stinky,
anything else
critical ass.
for Mike Benson?
What's up,
You got anything else before we hit the road, brother?
man? You know what? What did we not? Oh shit! I didn't know there was a game on tonight. Besides the World Series, the Packers and Jaguars are playing. No, are they playing tonight?
You sure?
I think
No.
no. That was Sunday's game. Oh, it's on the NFL Network. It should just popped up.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, ain't no game on tonight, my boy.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, it's the World Series. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, man. I'm
do we
a
have we got anybody in the comments section that wants to argue about Brooks or the plus minus shit? Because I really want to stress this plus minus stat being bullshit. Because in reality, look, this is how I look at that plus minus shit. They brought it in for two reasons. They
Mm.
brought it in for the analytical side of the business, basically for the analytics to play a part because Moneyball was starting to become popular and teams wanted to try it out. They started hiring these people with their algorithm and shit. So they brought it in for that, and they also brought it in for the sports betting. They
Yeah.
also brought it for the sports betting, yes, because around that same time period, the NBA especially was already entering into deals with certain booking agencies, creating apps and basically all of that. So when I look at that plus minus shit, I look at that as more of a way to not only bet, but to precisely bet on how a team's going to do depending on the player's pattern of performance. Because that's what they're looking at
Yeah.
when you start looking at that shit. And it's like, yeah, but if they're on a team with say 3 to 4 strong scorers, that person doesn't really have to do too much shit to be in the plus consistently.
No, not at all. And then if you consider the fact that if you're using the plus minus to dictate or to display how a player played defensively, plus minus has never gotten anybody on any all defensive team. So
Ever, because it's a trash stat.
yeah,
It's a trash stat.
defense shines through, bro. If you're a good defender, it's gonna show. You're
And
gonna
your
have
stats are gonna show it.
boards. You're gonna have some deflections, like you know,
Steal. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Blocks.
some of the
Like
stuff.
he doesn't have this shit. He doesn't. And I'm so sick and tired of Houston fans trying to defend him and argue with me. And I wish I could like carry around you Memphis fans' response to this shit because that's the only way people are gonna believe this shit. They just think I'm like full of shit talking about
Oh
Brooks.
no,
Like I got
no.
a personal vendetta against the guy. Get the fuck out of
Give
here.
him
I ain't no
opportunity.
fucking personal vendetta against this dude. He's making $80 million a year playing bullshit. I just want him either off my team or sitting on the bench, coming off the bench. Let somebody else get in there, like Cam Whitmore. You know what I'm saying? That kid, he deserves to be in there way getting more minutes more so than Brooks does because the offense is more explosive. It's the ball moves better.
Mm.
I don't like Brooks's play. I just don't. And it's nothing personal at all. It's just he's not the player to be starting and making like $80 million. Just sorry. Can't
With
go
him
with
making 80 million, it kind of you can't really justify bringing him off the bench because you bring him off the bench, a $80 million player,
yeah,
he gonna
no, I
make that
get it.
more.
I get it. I get it. But at the
That more.
same time, I look at it like this. Look, if you've got money, if you've got just a bit of space, fuck it. Put him on the bench because that'll send him a message if he wants to be back in the starting rotation, right?
Yeah,
He's gonna have to play better. He's gonna have to play to the expectations of that salary. Or so he could continue to, come off the bench and do what he does. And guess what happens next time when that contract comes around? Huh? You think you're getting 80 million from anybody with shipping too?
I don't think the way he's played, I don't think he's getting 80 million from anybody, bro.
From
Not again,
nobody.
not
Not
again. Unless
he
he
ain't,
has a
he ain't
drastic
making another big contract
nah, bro.
ever again. He's got to have a drastic season this season to even be considered to get another big contract again. So I hope he's saving that 8 million because yeah, his next contracts they're gonna be barely above league minimum. A role player's contract for sure, for sure.
With his play right now, for sure, for sure. But I definitely do see him at some point coming out of Houston, going to Toronto at some point. Yeah, man. But what do you see the Rockets ending up for the season? Do you think what y'all have right now is playoff caliber?
What we have right now, I feel like it gets us to the same point where we were at last season, where we're basically
Right on the
fighting to
brink.
get into right on the brink of getting in the playoffs, and we're like, what we need, it's a few games to decide if we get in there, and
Yeah.
then at the end of it all, guess what? We fucking lose it because nobody wanted to hear me about Brooks in this city. Nobody wanted to say anything and do anything about because I like I said, I put some of this shit on Udoka because he allows it and he game plans for obviously for Brooks to take this type of responsibility in the offense. And it's like, no, he's not that player at all. The offense needs to run strictly through Jalen Green or Sengun. Everybody else is feeding off of them. That's how that shit needs to run.
I would definitely run it off Shangoon for sure. For sure.
Bruh.
But y'all might make some trades. I mean, you still got the midway point of the season. You can still make some trades if things are looking promising. So
I tell you what, they say it's rumor. I got a friend says, it's bullshit. I hope it's bullshit because the rumor is, the Rockets supposedly looking at Sengun for Butler. It's like that's not an even trade. Fuck that
and
at all.
and they not gonna get Shangoon, bro.
Bruh, Sengun has been our only insurance against Wemby and fucking Jokic. The way he stepped up and handled those two last year. Are you kidding me? And the Rockets are, man, it shouldn't even be a fucking rumor. Like if I was in the front office, I'd be like, look here, I know we're in the middle of trade, but one thing I'm fixing to say is Sengun's off the table. Public. Fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Shit.
Yeah.
You see the size coming? Did you see Edie play? That kid Edie?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just watching him earlier. That he is the second tallest behind Wemby.
No, and he's not bad, bro. He doesn't move bad. He's got.
He moves better than I thought he would. Honestly,
Yes,
big as I thought he was gonna be extremely slow, but no, he moved pretty good.
Not at all. The way he shoots is smooth and rhythm. I'm like, oh fuck, nah. Get rid of Sengun. We get him from Miami because that ain't no even trade, bruh. Butler, I love Butler. Butler's one of my favorite players, but he's at the end of his career, bro.
Yeah, he up there in age. I don't think trading him for a young budding superstar. I don't think the Rockets are gonna do that. Now they probably would package some stuff together, a couple players, some picks to get him to play alongside Shangoon, but they ain't gonna give up Shangoon. That's their star.
Star. That's your big man star, anchor.
Yeah.
Like that's shit. Nah. I've said it before. Him and Green need to be definitely the team needs to be built around those two. If we want to go for a third, we can look for the third from
like
within.
Steven Adams.
Adams is gonna be Sengun's backup. He's not. He's also at the end of his career. So
that man, it was like a loose ball. They were playing San Antonio yesterday. He grabs the ball. They're fighting for the ball. The other dude, I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Wemby. Wouldn't let the ball go. He just picked the ball up like it was normal, but the other dude was still attached to it. Like, bro, give us Steven Adams back. Y'all don't even want this.
No. We love Steven Adams, but you got to remember, like he's at that part of his career where, like, he knows he's going to be more of a role player. No team is going to build around him at this point in his career. So, no, we love Steven. We ain't giving him back, bro. Shit, y'all gave us trash. We had to get something out of that deal.
We gave y'all Steven Adams just to let go of who y'all gave us for him, bro.
Y'all had to repay us for that fucking bullshit ass Dylan Brooks y'all gave us.
No. Y'all want
that was a fucking lemon.
I gave us Oladipo for Steven Adams, then we released Oladipo. That was garbage. What?
Oh yeah, we did give you. I forgot. We did give y'all Oladipo.
What? was trash.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I
Super
forgot.
trash.
We did give y'all. Hey, didn't we give? But I think we gave y'all somebody else too, though.
It
Besides
was,
Oladipo.
I think one of them actually stayed for a little bit. One of them stayed for a little bit.
Was it Londell?
Both of them eventually were gone, bro. Like it was like a blink of an eye. It was a blink. Yeah,
But
man. But we're gonna wrap it up, man. You know what
let's
I'm
wrap
saying?
it up, bro. Let's
Rest
wrap
of
it
the games. Anything you want people to know before we hit the road, bro?
No, I ain't got nothing. Hey, go out and vote. But I ain't gonna. See, now you want to hit me with the. You be like, go speak to him, Mike. Nah, man, I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna get political. I ain't gonna get too political. Because y'all pretty much know how I roll, so I don't even have to say too much. I will just say, you know, whether you're Republican or Democrat, if you want your voice heard, whether you think the elections are rigged or your vote doesn't matter, understand that all votes do matter. So please go out and vote. Everybody needs to go out and vote because this is
Absolutely.
very big. This is a election that could change the course of not only history but this country's culture in general, um, very soon. So please, if you want your voice to be heard, go vote.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got my sticker somewhere. I went and did mine. So yeah, y'all please get out there and
That's what
vote.
I'm
If
talking
you
about.
ain't if you hadn't made plans to do so, do so, man. It take like 20 to 30 minutes of your time.
Oh,
Swing.
and just real quick, when you do go out and vote, don't wear no political shit, no political t-shirts, slogans, nothing
Oh
when it
yeah, that
ties
rule,
to
yeah. You
oh,
can't be
we'll
with
turn you away. We'll turn
yeah,
you away. And I
you
say
can't be
we
in
because
be
I'm
the
a judge. So yeah, we have our orders to turn anybody away who has any sort of political propaganda, clothing, or anything associated with the parties. So please don't do that.
yeah. Yeah, man. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all tuning in to this week's show. Cut to Malarkey Sports, Z3L 217, Mike Benson, and earlier Black Haven Mon. Y'all come back through and kick it with us, man, when we go live and do the show. And of course, if you missed tonight's show, you can catch it tomorrow. That's why the spooky music is on, because tomorrow's Halloween. And you can listen to this on iHeart, Spotify, all your favorite podcast apps. You know what I'm saying? We right there for you. So head over to Spotify, hit that follow, cut the Malarkey Sports. You'll see our you know what I'm saying, medium light skinned faces.
Well, you more medium light skin. I'm like, I'm super light. You know what I mean?
You'll see us on the cover. Just hit that follow. So whenever we drop, if you missed the episode the night before, you can play it on your way to work in the morning. So don't even worry about it. We got you.
Great ride and conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. Y'all have a good night, dog.
Peace.
Sports.